Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. This week is packed with stuff that's fun to read. DC Comics is just on fire right now, and every week they have 100 books that everybody should want to read. This is your last prelude to the wedding issue. This is number 5 of 5, though they've all been kind of one-shots, really. I mean, Harley versus the Joker, come on. This one's probably already in your box already. If it isn't, you need to get down to your shop and pick this one up. The big wedding issue is next week. July 4th is Batman number 50. So make sure you're here to pick up your cover of your choice of that legendary issue. Great stuff there. Detective Comics and Batman Beyond round out your Bat stuff. Always like to start off with your Bat selections. Man of Steel number 5 is your super book of the week. Can't say enough about this title. Everybody's been following along. Everybody's super excited about Brian Michael Bendis and his takeover of all the super titles. Only one more issue to go, and that's next week as well. Good stuff there. And Wonder Woman rounds out the great trinity of comics. Another one of the best titles DC does, should definitely be on your list. The Flash and Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Some of your more classic DC titles, along with Teen Titans Special. Don't get any more classic than the Teen Titans. Hellblazer is one of your formerly Vertigo books that rounds out your DC Rebirth proper, but Terrifics is one of the New Age of Heroes books that's been rolling out. I love this title. I love anything with Plastic Man and Metamorpho. People have been really drawn to these New Age of Heroes titles, so if you've been letting them get by you, might want to pick this one up. Or Silencer from a man, John Romita Jr. Another one of the red-hot New Age of Heroes titles. Raven and Mira, Queen of Atlantis are your two mini-series of the week. Love me some Mira. Mother Panic is your young animal book of the week. And Astro City is one of your Vertigo books of the week. I love me some Astro City. This is your last issue in periodical comic form. They're going to go original graphic novel for this series from now on. Been a huge fan of this book from day one, like 25 years ago. Huge fan of Kurt Busiek. If you don't know much about Astro City, grab some trades, grab some of our Black Cat packs. Just grab this latest issue and see what I've been talking about all these years. Motherlands is your last Vertigo book of the week. Always saying DC does a whole lot more than just their superhero stuff. Marvel's not slouching these days either. You might have heard of this guy. This is Black Panther number 2. Not too many superheroes more popular these days than the Black Panther. That's why he's got his own rebooted title along with Wakanda Forever. The snappy catchphrase that everybody's been rolling out. X-Men Blue is one of your many X-Men titles for the week. Everybody's still buzzing from X-Men Gold 30 last week, so if you missed that one, you're going to want to grab that one along with this week's Blue. Multiple Man number 1. Jamie Madrox back in his own title. That's super fun. I do kind of wish this was written by Peter David, but you know, we can share the love. Thor number 2, along with Black Panther. Thor is back in action and in a newly retitled title. Good stuff there. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, starts a new story arc this week. That's your Spider title for the week. Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery of Madripoor keeps right on rolling. You know, there's a whole bunch of this stuff, but it's all been pretty solid. People have responded really well to it. You don't have to pick up each and everything. You can find the title that's right for you, but if you're a big Wolverine fan, you might want to check out some of the different stuff. It's all been selling out and going to reprint, so like I say, people like what they're reading. Infinity Countdown Darkhawk number 3 is your Infinity Countdown book for the week. I myself was really surprised how popular this title was. I didn't know there was that many Darkhawk fans out there. Marvel 2-in-1 is probably my favorite Marvel title running right now. You know I'm a big Fantastic Four fan. You know I'm super fired up about the return of the FF. I love anything with Ben Grimm in it. This book has been top-notch. So grab that first issue to see what the buzz is about, or catch up with all the latest issues. This book is a whole lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot coming out of this title in the next few weeks. Miss Marvel And Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur are your, I don't know, millennial Marvel characters. Fun stuff. These guys keep right on rolling along with the Marvel Rising titles. So they're not getting canceled like was popularly thrown around. Deadpool Assassin is your Deadpool book of the week. And Moon Knight from the dark side of the Marvel Universe. Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Logan are your old man books of the week. Because like me, old guys are cool and still love comics. The Sentry gets a new #1. If you don't know much about this, pick up the trade paperback. This was really one of the cooler titles of the early 2000s. Good to see him back in comics. Neat character. And Dr. Aphra, along with Lando Double or Nothing, are your Star Wars books for the week. Been saying what a great job Marvel's been doing with all this Star Wars stuff. Love this Lando title. Pick up #1, pick up the new #2, grab the Black Cat pack for the previous Lando series. Can't get enough of that smooth scoundrel. And what a great week for all the other guys too. Fantastic week for my friends at Dark Horse. This is the latest issue of Mata Hari. This is your Berger book of the week. Been talking a lot about the genius of Karen Berger. This is Bedtime Games #1. Cool horror title that Dark Horse is rolling out. This guy, along with Blackwood from Evan Dorkin, the legendary Evan Dorkin, and Modern Fantasy, show you that Dark Horse does a whole lot more than property stuff, licensed stuff, Buffy and Hellboy books. I talk a lot about Mike Mignola, I talk a lot about the Whedonverse, but Dark Horse does all kinds of different things. So if you're an Image fan, if you like stuff besides superheroes, go to darkhorsecomics.com, check out all the cool stuff that they do, put some Dark Horse books on your list. Saga from Image. If there's a book bigger than Walking Dead, this is it. Much like Walking Dead, I'm always encouraging you trade paperback folks to catch up to the periodicals, because periodicals are a lot of fun. I know you guys, most of you Saga fans are reading the trades, but they don't come out fast enough. So catch up to these regular issues. Saga and Wicked and the Divine are probably two of the biggest books Image has. So if you don't know much about either one of those, grab the $1 reprint of the first issue or just dive into the trade paperbacks. Catch up to the recent issues. Good stuff. Outcast and Kill or Be Killed, or Descender from Jeff Lemire might be some books you've been looking out for. But Stray Bullets is my Image book of the week because I love me some David Lapham. This is one of the darkest, most messed up comics in the history of all of comics, but it's a really cool read. So if you like the edgier stuff, the darker stuff, Stray Bullets is a really great title. A lot of good Dynamite books this week too. I love talking about Dynamite comics because I love a lot of things they do. They do a lot of cool things like Charlie's Angels. If you're 100 years old like me, you grew up loving Charlie's Angels. Great to see them in comics. Really great premise for comics. Red Sonja has 2 books from Dynamite. Classic Red Sonja and Legendary Red Sonja, more of the steampunk type. They've done Legendary Vampirella and a few others. Like I say, Dynamite does all kinds of cool stuff like Vampirella. Love me some Vampirella. Don't get much more classic than that. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 25th Anniversary Special is your Boom Studios book of the week, because you guys love some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and you can't believe it's been 25 years. Robotech. It's my Titan book of the week. You love some Robotech. Every comic book fan loves anything with giant robots. Rick and Morty is your Oni book of the week. Can't say enough about these guys. This one's probably already on your list or in your sub box, and if it's not, you got to grab it because it's just as awesome as the show. And Exo Manowar is my Valiant book of the week. Always encouraging you guys to have a Valiant title on your list, like Exo or Shadow Man or Bloodshot. Really great stuff. A little bit of what comics is all about. And Marvel Superheroes with Ant-Man is my all-ages book of the week because I love me some Ant-Man. Everybody's got to be getting ready for the new movie. And last but not least is Sonic the Hedgehog back in comics. You love some Sonic. Like I say, it's good to see him back in the 4-color medium. Lots and lots of great books this week, so check those shipping lists, get down to your shop, pick up something super awesome. Want to mention again that next week, July 4th, the big holiday, is the big wedding between Batman and Catwoman. You do not want to miss Batman number 50. Whoever you are, wherever you are, get down to your local comic shop, preferably here in Rockton Milpitas, and pick yourself up some Batman number 50. It's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome. Want to mention the week after that is the world-famous Black Hat Comics Rockton Milpitas pre-Comic-Con Comic-Con. Check the calendar of events at black-cat-comics.com for all the fun stuff we got going on, like preview night, movie night, gaming, live podcast, all kinds of fun stuff. So like I say, check the calendar of events. Get on down every week from the 11th to or every day from the 11th to the 15th and have lots and lots of fun. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at black-cat-comics.com. Check us out at Facebook. Check out our YouTube channel. Check out the podcast at soundcloud.com. Or just get on down here to the good old brick and mortar in Rockton Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.